guys, this is my Mutt Mongrel 125. So proud of this bike, absolutely love it. I just wanted to give you a little insight into my feelings around the bike, you know, my personal opinion on having ridden it for just over a year now. Had some great experiences. Want to tell you a little bit about it and let you make up your mind from there. But I think it's a fantastic bike, and if you're a new rider looking to start out in London or out in the Cotswolds or whatever, this is definitely something you should consider. A bit of background into why I went for this style is my granddad used to race AJS 500s, and he owned a Triumph Tiger T100. So being restricted by the CBT, you know, up to 125, this is the best, or the closest thing I could get to that. And I'll tell you what, I'm so pleased that I bought it. I'm so pleased I waited as well. There's so many other options that were trying to be what Mutt are. No one came close. I'm glad I bought this one. So have a look at the review. I hope you like it. So the engine is a 4-stroke Sinus Retro Star 125, as I said. Puts out 12 horsepower, 10 newton meters of torque. So not a massive amount of power, but you know, for 125 it's actually really good. It's perfect for getting around London as well. And you know, if you're living out in the Cotswolds, you just want to do some lane driving, this is exactly the bike you want. Another cool feature of this bike is that it still has a carburetor. And a lot of these bikes are losing that now. I think Mutt, actually, the new range of bikes is going to be full injected. It's not going to have a carburetor. That for me adds to the vintage style. I think, you know, having your tap here and your choke on there, it's really cool. It reminds me of being a kid when, you know, I was 14, 15. All my mates' bikes, 2-strokes, had these carburetors, and if you wanted to make a fire down on the beach, you just come and open the tap at the bottom here, drain some petrol out, and there you go. In terms of maintenance, this bike's been absolutely great. Just before the first service, there was a few rattles here and there, but that's to be expected of a new bike. Took it into the guys at Hartgate, and you know, it came back perfectly. And been riding it for a year, and there's been no issues whatsoever. I've not had to do any maintenance on the bike. The only thing I have done is I disconnected the kill switch that was on the kickstand. It's a little bit irritating. I understand the safety element to it, but you know, when you've got a bike like this that you need to really warm up before you ride, if you haven't disconnected that, you've got to sit on the bike and wait for it to warm up, and that could be 5 to 10 minutes. You know, you want to be putting your gear on and stuff like that, so I thought just disconnect it. It's really easy as well. Just behind here you've got all the cables. You can just find the one that comes down to here, disconnect, and there we go. So I've spoken about a lot of pros with this bike. In terms of cons, not really anything. There's one, and it can be quite serious, I suppose, if you're doing a lot of this type of riding, but the light's not particularly bright. It's not particularly good for badly lit roads. Where I live in London, absolutely perfect. You know, you've got loads of street lights, and there's a lot of light coming from the city, so that's fine. But when you get out to places like Farnham or deep into Surrey, where there's just nothing and there's no road markings, that light can be a bit of an issue when cars are coming straight at you and blinding you. So that might be something you want to think about, is maybe replace a bulb with something a bit more powerful. But otherwise, it's perfect for where I live. It just depends what you're going to do, really. That wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. I'd still get the bike, and you know, if it became a problem, I'd just change the bulb. That's simple as that, really. Some of the finer features, you've got your saddle here. So this is, everything's custom, really. This is a lovely, comfortable leather saddle. On the back, it's imprinted with Mutt Motorcycles, so it looks the business. You've got a massive, oversized 12-litre tank here, and this bike gets about 220 kilometers before you need to top up. So really good. That 400 kilometer trip we did, we only topped up twice and still had fuel in the tank, so really great. The speedometer up at the top, single speedometer, there's no tacho, going along the vintage line, so really nice. These oversized gum grips, they come as stock as well, really nice. Not a lot of vibration through them, so yeah, pretty good. Standard sort of rounded mirrors, they look cool as well. I did change them in the summer for these ridiculous like triangle shaped mirrors. You'll see in one of the videos. quickly realised it didn't really go with the bike, swapped back to that, and actually I realised why they put these on here, because now it looks really good again. The brakes, you've got a single disc brake in the front and drum at the back. More than enough for this bike. I've never had a problem or a worry about the braking potential of it. You know, for the size of the engine, it's absolutely fine. If I can say one more thing, guys, a lot of people have been talking about this bike. It's not really a pillion type of bike and just something for short distance stuff. That's not the case. I mean, we took it on a massive ride. There's two of us, two massive backpacks, and the suspension on this bike and this engine held up really well. I'm really surprised with it, and like I said, I'm going to be gutted when I sell it. So you know, if you're a first time rider and it's you and your missus or whatever, your boyfriend, you want to get around London, buy this bike. It's perfect. Suspension's great, it'll hold out, and it'll probably last for years. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I wanted to keep it short and just let you know my personal opinion of this bike. You know, if you want a bit more information on the spec of this, go on the Mutt Motorcycles website, and it's all on there for you. If you like the video, give us a like. If you have any questions, put it in the comments box below. Speak to you soon.